because it's really funny and it's very shocking. If you like comedy and if you like violence and if you like to be horrified and amused at the same time, I think it could be your cup of tea. But if that's not your cup of tea, then please stay away. Well, Cyprus Avenue is about a man called Eric Miller, who's a loyalist from East Belfast, and he becomes convinced that his baby granddaughter is the Sinn Féin leader Gerry Adams, and so he sets about with a plan to expose the baby and expel the baby from the family. I don't know, I think I wrote it years ago. I wrote the bulk of it in 2012, and I don't really know where it came from. I just had this idea. I just thought it would be a funny idea, the idea of a baby who looks like Gerry Adams. And I just kind of wanted to write something that was funny and surreal and absurd and shocking, and sort of with the influence of like, I was watching South Park a lot of the time, so there's a lot of South Park kind of humour in it, and Tarantino. So yeah, just having all that kind of things in the mix to write a kind of a different play about Northern Ireland, the kind of play that people don't really see about Northern Ireland. Oh, definitely. You know, like this play has been on all over the world, and I know, like, from watching it in Dublin and in London, especially in London, there was a kind of, people loved it in those places, but there was a kind of, you know, quieter response. Whereas when it played in Belfast, it sort of tore the roof off, you know, like people were going wild. And then when it came to Glasgow originally, it was a similar response. So I'd expect a similar response here, but even bigger because it's a bigger theatre. I suppose if you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino, Martin McDonagh, South Park, if you like all that kind of stuff, but with a bit of horror movies. If you like horror movies, there's a kind of there's a horror movie vibe to it as well, in the sense that, not that there's any ghosts or anything with it, but just in the sense that something horrible is about to happen, something that you can't get away from. Yeah, there's a mounting sense of horror in the play. So yeah, if you like absurd comedy horror with a lot of violence, then this is for you. Yeah.